On the 18th of August 2022, a new Angry Birds game was discovered through adverts on Facebook, and when clicking on the ads, you'd get greeted to a Geek Lab page, which would take you to a survey, asking questions about the game and what made you click install and what you'd want to see in this game if it were to release. The game this was for was called Angry Birds Kingdom, and unlike previous Angry Birds Geek Labs, this actually showed proper gameplay and not mock-up images. Later on the 28th of October, there had been an RPG mentioned in Rovio's business report. No new information was given on it, but we obviously know that this was Kingdom. February 16, 2023, would be when the Facebook page for Angry Birds Kingdom would update its profile picture. The newer one looks much better than the original one. I mean, it didn't look bad, but it just looked too generic, and it could be used for literally any Angry Birds game. The new one customizes it, so it could really only fit for this one, which is good, you wouldn't want it to be a generic Angry Birds game icon, you'd want it to fit the game it's for. A few days later, they'd update that banner image, which was just the same image used in the Geek Lab, but this time Silver was there. And then on February 26, 2023, would be when the game would soft launch in the Philippines on Google Play. When you first play the game, you are greeted with this pop-up from Red. He says he made the game, so let's give him a round of applause for his hard work. We then get greeted into gameplay, where we see Red, Chuck and Bomb in their movie designs, but wearing fancy outfits. Now I know the movie designs would be a turn-off for a lot of people, but for me personally, I love the movie designs and don't mind when they are used. Apart from Silver's, hers sucks. So anyway, yeah, it's basically just a top-down RPG, where the birds will attack automatically, but you can drag them around the arena to try and dodge the pigs trying to attack you. It's pretty fun. As briefly stated, you start off as Red, Chuck and Bomb, but as you progress through the game, you get Silver. And if you log in on a certain amount of days, you will get Matilda and the Blues. Yeah, the Blues look awful here. For some reason, someone thought it'd be a good idea to put that Blues Hoon's face on the movie Blues body. Awful idea, please change this Rovio if they don't look good. In gameplay, they don't actually look that bad though, but yeah, this artwork just change it. And also later down the line, it seems they will be adding Hal, Bubbles and Mighty Eagle, as well as other birds too, which is pretty cool. The story isn't anything too crazy, just the pigs stole the eggs once again and the birds have to kill them to get them back once again. But the way it's told is cool because we get these very nice looking drawings telling us about the story, rather than the other games like Evolution where we'd had a character tell us through with their 3D model and speech bubble. Here though, it's really nice. There's also a kingdom builder mode. Here it's basically what you'd expect. You buy buildings to fill up your kingdom, and you get loot from the buildings after a certain amount of time. It's mandatory for gameplay though, as in one of the sections in the story you must collect wood from the kingdom to mend a bridge. But yeah, this kingdom part expands the world in a good way, because the story is obviously about the birds protecting the kingdom. So on top of that, here we have the kingdom builder with the kingdom you're protecting. There is also a season pass, which is funny seeing that this game is only soft launched in one country and has been out for like a week. And there's no exclusive items either, so no one's buying this. There's also a spin the wheel, which is exactly how it sounds. You spin the wheel for prizes. There are also 3 types of currencies. There's coins for normal items, gems for the more premium items, and feathers to help level up the birds. The game also uses music from Angry Birds Epic. The main menu theme is the second Piggy Island theme from the game, and the music used during gameplay is the Chronicler Cave theme. Yeah, this is kind of like what they did with Angry Birds Racing a few months ago. That kind of felt like Angry Birds Go in the sense that it had the same music, and it was a racing game, but it was a completely different type of racing game. And this feels like Angry Birds Epic in the sense that it's got the same music, it's an RPG, but it's a completely different type of RPG. Doesn't mean this is bad, but Epic is better, but it's kind of unfair to compare the two, because one came out 9 years ago and was fully fleshed out, had all its updates, it was like really fun. The other soft launched in one country a week ago, and it's obviously not finished yet, so don't compare the two just yet, because it's unfair. What do you think of Angry Birds Kingdom? Tell me in the comments below, subscribe and like the video. Good